A player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Me están incomodando, que no me quieren poner como cerrador.
Ray Irving has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 88, Ray Irving.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Colton Wong.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Gomez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he gets him to swing through that one. Control 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In order go. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
So he sets him down swinging. Paul DeYoung becomes the first out of the inning. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, come on, guys.
Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. The next to bat for St. Louis, Brian O'Keefe. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Cardinals down to their final strike here, and he fouls this one off. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. St. Louis, good night. 10-6, the final score in this game. The Fish rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sixto Sanchez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt.
Incomodando, ya.
Ray Irving comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Ray Irving.
Ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Gamble, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Goodrum is there, and the side is retired. Jurickson Profar will be called on as a pinch hitter here.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Your attention,
Ray
please.
Irving takes the
Now
call
pitching
from the
for
pen
Miami,
as he'll try to get the final
number
2 outs
88,
of this 7th
Ray
frame.
Irving.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Healy.
Ready with the 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ryan Healy becomes out number 2 this inning. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the screwball, and the side is retired. 2 runs here. Roman Quinn will be summoned off the bench here.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
5-1, the final total in today's game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ray
your
Irving
attention,
gets the call
please.
from the pen to take
Now
over on the
pitching for
mound and
Miami.
start the home seventh.
Number 88, Ray Irving.
Into the box, Scooter
Let's go,
Gennett.
let's go,
He
let's
singled
go.
his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Weak
1-1.
grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one. Ready for another chance? Josh Naylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and one strike. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Striding in, Luis Camposano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Can't get him to go after the Scrooge with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Fouled away. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Trevor May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played
Our
anyways.
final line
4-2 the final score tonight.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
Ray Irving enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Got him to go down swinging there. Brian Dozier is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Jared Eichhoff. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's by him for strike 1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Here we go.
4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And it's fouled away. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He was a ground out victim last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Fouled off. And the screwball got him swinging. 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Popped straight up. Irving waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 4-0.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-3. Ray Irving enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Nicholas Castellanos becomes the first out of the inning, and he fouls this one off. Irving, a 6'8" left-hander, has a strong chance of being an all-star for the National League this year as he's currently leading the vote totals among relievers.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
So he sets him down swinging. Eugenio Suarez goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cincinnati Reds wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
9 hits, no errors. They left 3.
Ray Irving has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 88.
Ready to begin the 8th, so digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The first baseman, number 19.
And this will be fouled away.
Lugbauer.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Ryan Stanek enters from the pen to start the ninth. Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Cincinnati rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zach Davies notches his 3rd win of the year.
2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
Ray Irving has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. No balls and a strike to count. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will untouched. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
The 1-0 delivery, and it's fouled away.
Hey, let's go right here.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In there, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up. Trevor May enters from the pen to start the 9th inning. As a 2-0 finish today. The Reds jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Matt Dennis earns win number 4 on the season. Sandy Alcantara pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Matt Bowman records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and